Lando Norris believes the gap between himself and teammate Oscar Piastri is now almost big enough to make it unobtainable for him to come back and win the title. Piastri is now 34 points ahead of Norris with 9 rounds to go, with the Brit's late DNF at Zandvoort costing him 18 points. Norris and Piastri have been neck and neck all season long, with just 9 points separating the two heading into the summer break. Piastri was leading from Norris from the start after taking pole position and ended up taking his first career Grand Slam, but last year's championship runner-up was right behind him. Instead of a 16-point gap, it's now 34 heading into Monza, and Norris doesn't know how he can make that many points up on Piastri, almost hinting that the title fight might be over. Quote, "I have a good teammate. He's strong, he's quick in every situation, every scenario. It's hard to get things back on someone who's just good in pretty much every situation. But today is a different situation. It's just unlucky, it's not my fault, and sometimes that's just racing. It certainly hasn't helped. It's only made it harder for me and put me under more pressure. But it's almost a big enough gap now that I can just chill out about it and just go for it." Carlos Sainz Jr. has hit out at both the FIA and Liam Lawson, calling his 10-second time penalty for the collision with the Kiwi a complete joke. Sainz added that Lawson needs to learn how to race side by side, as the Spaniard believes his rival takes too much risk when racing wheel to wheel. Lawson and Sainz were fighting for position at the safety car restart on lap 27, with Sainz swooping around the outside of Tarzan corner before the two cars collided side by side. Lawson was still ahead when they came together and suffered damage, and Sainz was given a 10-second time penalty as well, ruining any chances of a good result. Quote, "He always seems to prefer to have a bit of contact and risk a DNF or a puncture like we did than to actually accept having two cars side by side." These are the words of Carlos Sainz after the race in Zandvoort. Hopefully it will come with more experience to him, because he knows he's putting too many points on the line just for an unnecessary maneuver like he did. But on top of that, to then get that 10-second penalty for it, I think it's a complete joke. We had a look at the driver standings this morning, but there have been shifts in the Constructors' Championship as well after the eventful Dutch Grand Prix. Let's have a look at the standings now, with just 9 Grand Prix left in the 2025 season. McLaren still dominate the championship despite Lando Norris' DNF, sitting on 584 points after 15 rounds. Ferrari scored no points but remained second, with Mercedes just 12 points behind them on 248. Red Bull are fourth with 214, after which there is a huge drop to P5 to Williams. Both Williams and Aston Martin scored 10 points on Sunday, and courtesy of Isaac Hadjar's maiden podium, Racing Bulls are right on Aston's tail with 60 points. Sauber sit 8th despite having 51 points, with Haas on 44 points, and Alpine bringing up the rear with just 20 points scored in 2025. Well, that was it for this news video. Don't forget to follow us on all social media. That way you don't miss a thing in the world of F1. But thank you so much for watching, and hopefully see you next time. Peace.